When you're in the training, you learn about working alongside CPS and working alongside the different attorneys and the parents and the judges.
Our volunteers have 1 to 2 cases. A CPS worker could have 20 cases, maybe more.
You know, at the beginning of my case, my children were very, I don't want to necessarily say afraid of people, but they were very hesitant and very shy, and almost like, you know, you'd walk into the room with them and they just weren't sure if they could trust you, just because they had that taken away from them previously. And so at the beginning of my case, I noticed that my kiddos were very just hesitant and shy, and it took a couple of months really at the beginning of the case for them to open up. And then towards the middle, there was one visit I remember where I walked in and they just instantly, it was just different, where they were expecting me to come, and I showed up because I made sure I was very consistent every month. And their attitude towards Casa changed. They could rely on Casa, they could trust Casa, and that once I walked into that room, they could share anything with me. They could trust that I would use that information to advocate for them, you know, when we go to court. Being on this one case for me as an advocate, I was really able to get to know the kids and build that trust and that connection with them and that relationship.
And so to have somebody that throughout the life of a case, whether it's 1 year or whether they age out of care at 18 and they've been in this system for 5, 6, 7 years, they have this advocate that is sticking with them through that, and they create this bond with them, and that is something that there's no other player within this case is able to do.